It was a stormy afternoon when the call came. The Wildlife Rescue Center had received an emergency alert from a ranger in a nearby national park. A lion, one of the majestic kings of the jungle, had been trapped in a poacher's snare. Its powerful legs had become entangled in a crude metal trap, and it was unable to move. Worse still, it had been there for days, its body weakened by hunger, dehydration, and the trauma of the trap. Time was running out. Without immediate intervention, the lion's survival was uncertain. The rescue team didn't hesitate. They were trained for moments like this. They gathered their equipment and made the perilous journey into the wild, knowing that every second mattered. The rescue team arrived at the site to find the lion lying in the underbrush, its body weak and covered in dirt. The trap had dug deep into its flesh, leaving raw, bleeding wounds that needed immediate care. The lion's eyes were glazed, a mixture of pain and exhaustion reflected in its gaze. Gently and carefully, the team approached, understanding the lion's raw strength and the danger that it posed in its current state. They sedated the animal to prevent further distress and placed it on a stretcher. It was a race against time. Every minute spent trying to move the lion meant one less minute to treat its injuries and ensure its survival. The journey to the rescue center was long and treacherous, but the team was determined. The lion's life depended on them. Upon arriving at the center, the medical team immediately began working on the lion, cleansing the wounds and stabilizing its condition. As they worked through the night, one of the lead veterinarians, Dr. Sarah, reflected on the severity of the lion's situation. "It's not just about treating its wounds," she said, her voice calm but determined. "We need to get its strength back. If we don't, this lion will never survive out there again." The next few days were critical. The lion was kept under constant observation, being fed liquids and nutrients to regain its strength. Slowly, the wounds began to heal, but it was clear that the lion's road to recovery would be long. While the lion's situation was dire, the Wildlife Center was busy with other rescues. A sea turtle found off the coast with a large cluster of barnacles on its back was brought in. The barnacles had grown so large that they had covered nearly the entire shell, creating an unbearable weight on the turtle's back. Barnacles, though tiny creatures, attach themselves to animals and create large, calcified growths that can be painful and restrictive. For a sea turtle, these barnacles impeded its ability to swim, which meant the turtle couldn't hunt for food or avoid predators. The turtle had been struggling for days, desperately trying to swim despite the painful burden. It had become weak and exhausted from the constant effort. The rescue team, led by marine biologist Tom, immediately began to assess the situation. "This turtle has been fighting for too long. We need to remove these barnacles before they cause permanent damage," he said. The barnacle removal process was meticulous and slow. Using specialized tools, the team gently scraped away the barnacles, making sure not to cause harm to the turtle's delicate shell. The turtle flinched occasionally, but the relief on its face was palpable once the barnacles were finally gone. Tom watched as the turtle rested in a rehabilitation tank. "It's not just about removing the barnacles," he said. "It's about giving this turtle a chance to recover. Once it regains its strength, it can return to the ocean, free from the weight that has burdened it for so long." For the next few weeks, the turtle was treated with antibiotics to prevent infection and given plenty of time to rest. Slowly, it regained its strength, and soon, the day came when it was ready to be released back into the wild. The team gathered at the edge of the shore, watching as the sea turtle slowly made its way toward the water. With one final look back, it disappeared into the waves, free once again. The same day the sea turtle was released, another urgent call came in. A penguin had been found on the shore, exhausted and covered in barnacles, much like the turtle. This penguin had been struggling to swim and hunt, its body weighed down by the parasites. The team knew it had to act quickly as penguins rely on their ability to swim for survival. Upon arrival, they found the penguin weak, but still alive. It had been stranded for several days, likely too tired to continue its journey. The barnacles were severe, and it was clear that the penguin's ability to hunt for food had been compromised. The team immediately began removing the barnacles, using the same care and attention they had given the sea turtle. The penguin was initially agitated, but as the barnacles were cleared away, it began to relax. The tea